we're here, Eat, Sleep, Box and Repeat, brought to you by Western Bay Pain Relief. Ben Crocker, 7-0. We were just talking about your record off camera there. It's been a busy year for you, 5 fights. How are you feeling at the back of 2022?
Like you said, it's been busy. Just looking forward now to that time off. It has been a busy year. I think I made my debut in September, and I've had, September I made my debut. I've had 6 before then, August, and I've just had another one tonight. So just over a year, 7 fights. Very busy. It's
been an incredibly busy year for you. But looking at the back end of this year, right? Let's get on to this fight. You've had the big fight in the Joe Cordina card where you won the world title. Then you've had like a homecoming show, and that was good to fight in front of your own fans. How do you get yourself up for a 4-rounder that, back end of a busy year? How did you mentally prepare for tonight?
To be honest, I'm not too sure, because I was meant to do 6-rounder. I had a opponent throughout the whole camp, and then he pulled out last minute Monday. Then they filled him in with the guy tonight, and if anything, the guy tonight is a tougher fight than what my last opponent was. And then I saw he got put down to 4 rounds. That's probably because it was a last minute pull out. But you're just going to take each fight as it comes, and like you said, going on the big the big shows, and then coming down to these, you just got to, it's part of boxing, and you just got to take it all as it comes and appreciate all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And without doing anyone a disservice here, are you getting bored though of doing 4 and 6 rounds, because you're showing your class in there? Are you ready and sort of chomping at the bit to step up?
Yeah, that's it. I was a bit gutted today that it was only 4 when I saw it on the poster. But yeah, I'm ready to jump up next year. Get some tougher fights. That was a tough fight. They are getting tougher as they go along. But like you said, let's push through titles maybe next year, definitely.
Next year titles. Just before we get on to title talk and stuff like that. You talked about it being a tougher fight. You got caught with a few shots in there tonight. What do you put that down to?
Just probably the boxer himself. Give credit to him, you know what I mean? He was tough. He was just a come-forward fighter. But I was making mistakes, rather than just catching him on the ropes, I was trying to move every shot. So sometimes when I was moving, he might have tagged me with a shot, and it looked like I had wobbly legs, but no shot actually hurt me. But I think it's as I'm moving, and he's hitting me, it looks like, you know what I mean? Whereas I should just stay him on the ropes. I think the 3rd round then, I started staying on the ropes and catching him, and then I looked a bit better. I was picking the shots better. But it's all learning fights. I mean, he was a tough one tonight.
Standard question. The corner was shouting at you, catch and shoot. When he throws his right, you throw your right, and that sort of stuff. What are they going to be sticking into you now and shouting in your ear over training the next few months?
Exactly that. That's what we are learning in the gym. Because I like to box, I like to hit the move. But to be the complete fighter, you've got to box all round. And we're just learning in the gym. Just stay there like I've done in the 3rd round. Stay there, catch, then fire. It'll all come, they're all experienced fights. And it'll come in time. By the time I'm a 10 fighter, I'll be a completely different fighter than I am today.
And we talked about titles briefly, just before we get on to that. The crowd here tonight, you've got the likes of Stephen Robinson, don't know if you can see him in the background over there. We've got Jacob on the pads, we've got Lee Selby in the crowd, Liam Williams in the crowd. We've got a lot of people here that have done a lot and won a lot of titles. What's the plan for yourself? Is it Welsh title, British and so on? Sort of work your way through that route? What are you thinking?
Whatever comes at me. Like I've always said, I'd rather skip the Welsh, go to bigger things. But my name keeps getting mentioned on social media with Lloyd, Germain. So, if a Welsh title shot comes up, but the aim is to go as far as I can. I'm not saying I'm going to be a world champion, but every boxer's aim is to be a world champion. So, take a Welsh title, then a British title, and then Commonwealth, European, take it as it comes and go from there. But the aim's the top, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got people around you, that know how to get to the top as well. So you've got a good corner helping you there. Just to finish up then, this evening's videos are brought to you by Western Bay Pain Relief. I know that you're actually a sponsored athlete by those and you use the services there. So anybody interested in them, what do you get from using Ben and Zoe's services at Western Bay?
They're great. So it's Western Bay Pain Relief is osteopath. So I get adjusted click, which I love, my neck, my back, and then I get sports massage as well. And they're really good as well. Like Ben is really good. I messaged him very last minute for an appointment, thinking I won't get in. He shuffled a few people around for me and got me in. But they are great. So anyone in the Swansea area or even Connectley area that want to come down, get all the Western Bay, and they might even sort you a sponsorship deal. You never know.
Absolutely. Ben, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on a very busy but very successful year. Looking forward to seeing you next year.